look at concealed carry as a big responsibility. I don't take it lightly.
Today is kind of a basic training, and it's just kind of going over the fundamentals and a little practice, and then James always comes up with something different every time.
My expectations were to become more knowledgeable on guns and how to use them.
Kind of just relearning.
Just wanted to learn how to use a gun. I've never used one before.
Number one, I learn something every time I come, and he's just extremely patient with you when you're out here training with him.
I would say my experience in firearms was well above average. I did receive firearms training in the military.
I'm 16 years old. I had not shot a pistol very much. I was mostly rifle, so I didn't have very much experience.
I had quite a bit of firearms experience. I just did not ever have any training.
You know, prior to this, knowing what I know now, I'll say it was very minimal. What I thought in my head was a good skill definitely was not. I mean, James definitely brought my level of skill way up.
Probably about 5 years of experience.
Minimal.
I had one other class under my belt, but that was about it.
I grew up handling firearms. You know, I learned some from like pistol, handgun, and then we hunted a lot with shotgun and rifles.
Yes, it's actually my second time working with him.
Yes, for about the last 2 years.
Over about the past 2.5 years, probably about 140 or 50 hours.
150, 160 hours, I believe. James the whole time, yes.
I had one training in June this year. It was a week-long training. It was the first time.
Once or twice.
The first time, I thought, well, I know what I'm doing, and then I realized that I really don't, and I had a lot of work to do. So I'm going to continue to work with him until I get. I told him I want to shoot like he does, and when you see him shoot, it's amazing. The gun is almost an extension of your body.
He'll come to you and do training in your workplace, and I work for a school district, and we'd go to a school and actually do the training on campus.
He's just so calm with everything, and so it just makes you comfortable to be out here with him.
The way he starts almost every class, he wants you to know his safety rules, range safety rules.
Instructing us how to hold a gun.
How to carry it safely.
I'm his oldest student. I'm 70 years old, and if I feel I'm not able to do a particular activity, he'll modify it, make sure I still get involved in it. And he does that for everybody.
I really enjoyed the drills where we had to do physical activity and get ourselves in a different state as far as heart rate.
Probably the relays.
Definitely the relay one we just did with the board, where we had to run down.
He said 25 yards up to the target and
shoot the board and break it.
Whoever broke it first won.
I broke it.
He's also at one point in time brought a moving target out here for us to shoot at too, and that's kind of cool.
Some of the training I've done with him, and I know it's crazy to say, he calls it his fortitude drill.
He had us run from way back there.
Had to pick up some weights and go down and hit specific targets that he would call out to you, and you was doing the punching in between.
Get into a little scuffle with him.
Trying to simulate real stressful situations.
Getting all worked up.
Things that really get your adrenaline going.
We may say we don't like it, but it is fun. That's probably my favorite.
I pretty much liked everything. One of the things that I want to say is I actually flew from Florida to here, and to me it was totally worth it coming to take this class.
100%, very much more confident.
Oh, definitely more confident.
I felt more confident that I was being safe, and that if needed to, I could use this to defend myself and my family.
As James, as an instructor, I would definitely tell them that he's gonna slow everything down and explain it and make sure you understand. And then the course, you're gonna learn a lot, and you're gonna understand why you should do stuff and how you should do it.
This is gonna be as close to actual training that you need. This isn't just shooting paper targets. And he has got a wealth of experience in this business.
I mean, when it comes to carrying a weapon, you want to be safe, you want to be responsible. He doesn't just teach you how to shoot, he teaches you what to do if you have to shoot, and what ramifications there are if you do shoot. It's not just, he just doesn't want you to go out there shooting like crazy. I mean, he wants you to be responsible and to know that there are consequences. You own that bullet until it stops, and anything it hits after it leaves your weapon, you're responsible for it. So that's something a lot of people don't think about. Maybe they've never been told that, but he goes into all aspects of concealed carry and defending yourself with a weapon.
I think it will benefit me, hopefully, if the situation actually happens, I'll at least somewhat be ready. I mean, no one can be completely ready, I don't think, but hopefully I'll be confident enough to be ready.
I definitely recommend it to any individual or a group of individuals that just wants to become more confident with their firearm skills. It's for anybody.
Tons of things new, you know, the safety fundamentals, you know, work zone, holstering, when and when not to, you know, holster your firearm, just proper carries, lots of different things that I had never gone over. He brings his knowledge and he instills that knowledge in you, but he does it in an excellent way from a teaching standpoint. Also the safety aspect, just, you know, there's a lot of things he has to offer through his law enforcement experience, just a wide range of things you can learn from him.
You know, we're living in a world today where people need protection, and James is a fantastic mentor, trainer in gun safety. I highly recommend for everyone, including, it could be school teachers, individuals, families, especially also single women that are looking to take care of themselves and protect themselves. This is a fantastic program that I highly recommend for everyone to come in and enjoy it.
I would definitely recommend it to someone else, and I would just tell them that James is awesome at what he knows. He's been doing this for a long time. You'll definitely leave with a lot more knowledge on guns.
It's hard not to recommend him. I would recommend him to I mean, even my family members, friends. We talk about it all the time. We really do, those of us that own firearms. He's our go-to person. He's my go-to person anyway, so I would recommend him highly to anyone looking to perfect their skill.